Every time you type a prompt, ask a question, or upload a document to a public AI, you are feeding a machine you do not control. Those corporate servers are constantly absorbing your daily habits to train their next model. But there is an alternative. Instead of sending your personal data up to the cloud, you can build a private AI ecosystem right inside your own house, running entirely on hardware you actually own. We are going to build an infrastructure that handles 4 specific tasks: private text chat, offline image generation, automated agents for busy work, and smart home voice control. This chart maps out exactly what you need to get started. An everyday laptop with 8 GB of RAM is enough to handle smaller models. Stepping up to a Mac Mini or a PC with a dedicated graphics card makes it possible to run much larger, more capable AI. By moving the processing power from a corporate data center down to your desk, you stop paying for software with your privacy. You dictate the rules, and your data stays exactly where it belongs. Before downloading anything, you might want to test drive a few open-source models to see which one fits your specific needs. You can do this quickly using browser-based hosted playgrounds. Firm warning, however, these websites are running on someone else's server. They are completely public. Do not type passwords, financial records, or any sensitive information into these test windows. To get true privacy, we need to install the setup locally. This requires 2 main pieces of software: a background engine to process the data, and a graphical dashboard so you can actually interact with it. This architecture chart shows how the engine acts as the heavy lifter. Once you activate it through your terminal, it cuts itself off from the internet, running processing offline. We layer a dashboard on top, creating a clean, closed-loop chat window where data never leaves your machine. Step 1 is complete when you can disconnect your computer from Wi-Fi, ask your AI a question, and get a full text response. You now have a powerful conversational assistant running entirely on your own terms. You don't need a tech giant's permission to use top-tier AI. Now we expand beyond text. You can run image generators locally to create visual artwork without paying for a cloud subscription. This logical flow shows exactly how the data moves. When you type a prompt, it bypasses the internet entirely and routes straight to your local graphics processor, which handles the heavy mathematical lifting to produce the final picture. You will know this setup is working when you can type a description, like a futuristic cityscape, and watch your computer render it from scratch, while your router is completely unplugged. Once your system can generate content, the next objective is connecting it to your own files as a local AI agent. As we see in this flowchart, an agent has a specific anatomy. It starts with a system prompt that dictates its rules, feeding into a central brain. This connects to a memory bank and local file tools. Watch it operate. The agent accesses a messy text file, reads it with its brain, and neatly formats the information into a new folder, entirely on its own. Granting your local AI access to your files moves it from a conversational tool to a localized system that manages data for you. Our homes are full of smart speakers that listen to our conversations and send those recordings to corporate servers. We can replace that vulnerability with a private voice assistant. To do this, you need 2 distinct tools working together: a transcription model to turn your spoken words into text, and your local language model to figure out what that text means. The moment you speak, the local transcription model captures the audio waves. It locks them down and processes them right there on your device, ensuring your voice never gets uploaded to the web. That transcribed text is then passed to your AI, which understands the request and sends a local network command to turn on the lights or adjust the thermostat. You can now control your physical environment using natural speech, securing the most sensitive data of all, the daily conversations happening inside your own house. We have successfully built an independent digital ecosystem. You have chat, image creation, automated file management, and voice control, all operating securely off the grid. Eventually, you will leave the house and want to use your private AI from your phone. Doing this wrong exposes your entire home network to the public internet. This diagram illustrates the only safe way to access your system remotely. Do not open a direct public port in your router. Instead, you must set up a secure, encrypted VPN tunnel that connects your phone directly to your home lab. Your next step is to select your foundational text model,
download it, and get your local engine running. Subscribe to the channel, as we'll be doing step-by-step deep dives into installing every single tool we covered today. Maintaining your own hardware infrastructure ensures your data remains your property. Ownership of the physical equipment is the baseline for digital agency.